Today, the hard truth is that the IPL match scheduling is not just about sports. It's a complex game of politics, money, and power plays. Welcome to Let's Decode, where we pull back the curtain on the forces shaping our favorite cricket league. If you believe that every match is scheduled fairly, it's time to rethink your perspective. Let's start by laying out the basics. The IPL is a multi-billion-dollar enterprise. Behind every match and every rest day lies a network of stakeholders. Team owners, sponsors, broadcasters, and even government bodies. Each of these groups has their own interests, and sometimes those interests collide. When decisions are made, they are rarely driven solely by the love of the game. Instead, they are carefully orchestrated moves to maximize revenue, maintain competitive balance, and, in some cases, protect political alliances. Now, let's break down the factors that influence match scheduling. First, there's the timing. Prime time slots are the most coveted because they guarantee maximum viewership and advertising revenue. Teams with strong fan bases and star players are often given schedules that boost their exposure. This means that some teams end up with easier schedules while others face back-to-back matches. During less favorable times, ask yourself, if scheduling was truly fair, would these imbalances exist? Next, consider the influence of politics. Major league sponsors and influential figures behind the scenes can sway decisions. There are instances where matches are scheduled in certain cities not only to tap into a lucrative market but also to build or reinforce relationships with local political power brokers. These decisions may sometimes override purely sporting considerations, leading to scheduling that favors profit over performance. Now, I want you to think critically. Have you ever questioned why your favorite team might be playing at odd hours or why some matches seem to get prime slots? Drop a comment below with your thoughts and let's start a conversation. It's important to challenge the status quo and demand transparency from the decision makers. Let's move on to an example that illustrates these dynamics. A few seasons ago, one of the top teams was consistently scheduled for matches during late evening hours, while another team with a growing fan base received earlier slots. The rationale given was market research. However, many insiders argued that these decisions were influenced by the team's financial clout and connections. The outcome? A skewed schedule that not only affected team performance but also fan engagement and overall viewership ratings. When scheduling becomes a tool for profit rather than fairness, it creates a ripple effect that touches every part of the league, from on-field performance to the quality of broadcasting. The next point to consider is the balancing act between national and international viewers. With cricket having a massive following in countries outside India, the broadcasting rights are a huge part of the revenue. The IPL schedule is designed to cater to different time zones, which sometimes means compromising on the optimal rest periods for players. This shows that even the players are caught in the middle of these power struggles. As an audience, understanding this gives you a more nuanced view of the game, a game that is played on multiple fronts, both on and off the field. It's time for some actionable steps. If you care about the integrity of sports, start by staying informed. Follow investigative reports and analysis from credible sources that examine the inner workings of the IPL. Share this knowledge with fellow fans. And don't be afraid to question the narratives presented by mainstream media. Write to league officials and express your demand for transparency in scheduling. If enough fans speak up, the system can be pressured to adopt more equitable practices. Now, let's talk about solutions. One approach is to establish an independent committee that oversees match scheduling. This committee should include experts in sports management, representatives from all teams, and even a few neutral third parties. Their mandate would be to ensure that scheduling is based on fair criteria like rest days, travel considerations, and competitive balance rather than commercial interests alone. Imagine a league where the primary focus is on the quality of cricket, not just on revenue generation. I challenge you to take a moment and reflect on your role as a fan. Are you willing to simply watch and enjoy? Or will you demand that the sport you love is treated with the respect and fairness it deserves? Leave a like if you believe in the power of accountability, and share this video to spread awareness. Comment below with your ideas on how we can push for a more transparent IPL. Before we wrap up, let's revisit the key points. The IPL scheduling is a delicate balance between financial interests and sporting fairness. While the politics behind it may seem murky, understanding these dynamics is the first step toward change. We've explored the influence of prime time slots, the impact of political connections, and even the pressure of international viewership. In the end, a call for transparency and accountability remains our best strategy for ensuring that the spirit of cricket is preserved. Now, here's your assignment. Take one small step today to advocate for change. Whether it's reaching out to your local sports club, engaging in online discussions, or even drafting an open letter to the league officials. Commit to being a part of the solution. Your voice matters, and together we can demand a fairer, more honest game. Thank you for watching. Remember, knowledge is power, and transparency is the key to preserving the integrity of sports. Let's decode the truth and push for a better tomorrow. Stay informed, stay vocal, and most importantly, stay passionate about the game.